What did I say last time?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
We are back, and this is episode 2 of the 528 YouTube channel.
So what we're gonna go through today is what you guys wanted to see via the Facebook poll, is the history of 528 and how we got started.
So to take you back, 2014.
It was 2013.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. They're close enough.
That's fine.
2013.
We got started. A lot of people think him and I had been together our whole lives. I actually met him in a bar. He vaped, I vaped, he liked cars. I like cars. And he just got a K-Fun that sucked.
Well, we gotta go back in time though. This is the time when people had 3-post strippers with little tiny holes that fit 30 gauge in them.
Yep.
And tanks were K-Funs, and that was it.
We both had K-Funs at the time, and we weren't very happy with how they were performing.
Not enough airflow, could only fit little tiny coils in them, always dry hitted, decided to leak everywhere.
We wanted a tank. I worked in a body shop, he worked at Staples, and running around with a dripper all day long at the time didn't seem feasible. We took one with a hand drill. Nico held a pair of vice grips to it.
Sketchy as shit.
Yeah, sketchy as shit. And I drilled out the airflow. Then we realized it wasn't getting enough juice, so I grabbed a Dremel and drummed out the juice wells bigger. We found companies who made different screws for them, and we started 528.
Yep, we pimped them things out.
At the time, I mean, we're going back to
2013,
2014-ish area, and at the time nobody saw a tank, with 22 gauge 5 wrap on a mech mod. It was just, it was kind of
didn't exist.
So our shop that we used to deal with and used to buy juice from was Love Vape in Philly, and one of the guys worked there was Tim. He had an IGO-W one day, and he was like, "Yo, man, you think you can blow a bigger cloud than the dripper?" And I was like, "Yeah, well, let's go for it." And somebody videotaped it, and they posted on their Instagram, and it went viral.
Yeah, it blew up big time.
AJ from Vape Porn reposted it and pretty much sent us a direct message like, "Hey, you guys should create an Instagram account." We did, and that first night we got 700 emails for request of
how much, how do I buy one,
yeah,
how do I get one, I have to have one.
And at the time, I mean, we made this thing in the kitchen. We had a 600 square foot apartment.
There was no machine shop or heavy equipment.
No.
We had a drill with the button missing.
Yeah, we still had that drill.
It was sketchy.
So we created a PayPal account, and we just made a guess on how much it would cost, which turned out to be a bad guess, and we ran to Home Depot that night, and we bought 2 drill presses, another Dremel, more Dremel bits, and we just started making custom K-Funs for people. People would send them in, and we'd redo them. You had to quit your job.
Yeah. I mean, the crazy thing is we weren't expecting to turn this into a business.
No.
This was just we wanted to make something that we had better that we weren't happy with, and it turned into what it turned into. We were not expecting it at all.
No, I mean, it was a complete accident. When you really think about the timeline of how everything happened, it was just, we wanted something that wasn't there, and we made it, and other people thought it was cool, and they entrusted us with their monies. And I mean, it sucked for a long time because we were having 200 orders a week.
Yeah, it took a while to make these things.
Yeah,
this was not like a drill and done. This was like an hour or more easily just on drilling holes, and then we had to polish them, clean them,
we went through
reassemble
2
them.
dishwashers because we found out the quickest way to clean them was putting them in the dishwasher with the metal shavings and stuff.
Yeah.
Would kill the dishwasher.
Not happy about that.
No. So, which this goes back into, a lot of people ask us what our name is it an area code or something like that, and it was our apartment number.
Yep.
We actually had a customer show up one time at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, just appeared.
He just appeared, and he opened the door because he thought it was like an office or something in an apartment complex. It was our apartment. We were all just hanging out in the apartment eating pizza. But I mean, 528 was our apartment number, and we couldn't come up with anything creative. And we were like, that's 528.
Talk about bad creativity.
Yeah, that was
You
bad.
couldn't come up with anything cooler than the number of the apartment that you lived in.
That's what we had at the time. I mean, we didn't think it would ever turn into what it turned into. So as emails keep flooding in and shops start placing orders, I mean, him and I were going ham with...
I mean, we hand drilled a couple thousand of these things.
Yeah.
And we just could not keep up.
it was getting to the point where he quit his job, dropped out of school. I quit my job, and I would wake up in the morning. We had like a detached garage, right?
Yeah.
From our apartment, and I would legitimately just sit down there all day long and just drill these things out. I would drill them all out. I'd bring them upstairs to him. He would grab them, clean them, reassemble them all. And then when we were dumb and decided we would charge people to build them.
Yeah, terrible idea.
Yeah, don't ever.
It takes a while to build one of them things.
Well, we got it down fast, but we were selling pre-built K funds, and it just wasn't feasible. So we started having outside manufacturing done, and they produced V2s and V3s. And by this point, Kanger released their sub-tank. Other companies were getting into, the sub-tank platform tanks that blow clouds. And these were just kind of old school compared to the stuff coming out. And to be honest with you, we used drippers every single day. I mean, I was a diehard AV guy at the time. I had a Manhattan with a tugboat with a Apollo cap, and that's how I vaped. Sean, Blue Eye Goon, has been a friend of ours since the beginning. So Sean wants to do something. Twisted Mesh just released an RDA by the same time. So we want to do like a builder's RDA that could fit big builds. We had a lot of great concepts laying around on what we wanted to do with it. And we just took everything that, I wanted from an RDA, Nico wanted from an RDA, Sean wanted from an RDA, and we made the Goon. That was a product that you could never replicate again. I mean,
no, it changed the industry when it came out. No one has seen anything like it before.
I mean, it was, most RDAs at the time would sell in like batches of like 10, 20,000 units. So at the time, we just thought, if we sell 10,000 of these things, that'd be awesome and that'd be cool. Like, I mean, we were barely being able to afford to go to shows.
Yeah.
We slept on people's couches. I mean, we would drive places. It was
whatever we could do to keep surviving and going.
Yeah. We released them, the pre-orders of them, and we sold the first 10,000 in like an hour.
Yeah, they were gone.
They were gone, and then we started getting phone calls from different people we know in the industry for more and more and more. And I think the first night we sold 30,000 units.
Yeah, it was insane.
It was like Christmas. I mean, it's something that you could never, really fully explain, but it was wild, especially to us. I mean, at the time we were lucky to even get like a $500 weekly paycheck. Like, it was, the business was like, it was one of those moments where it was like, we're either going to sink or we're going to swim, and this is either going to be it, or we can keep this going.
And it went way past our expectations.
Yeah, it was wild. Released the Goon V1, and that sold well for a whole year.
Yeah. And
we started to see a change in the market at the time. Everybody was starting to talk about squonk devices and more flavorful RDAs. We designed the LP, which I feel like is a major love-hate relationship in the vape industry right now because of the post. By the time, we were trying to figure out what the easiest way to do a small chamber dual coil RDA, and that's what we came up with.
Keep it tight and flavorful.
The 1.5 was just everybody wanted more airflow. They wanted posts that didn't bend and clamps didn't bend. So we tried to make the Goon V1 cheaper, but better quality. V1 ran for about a year, and honestly, we were going to continue to push it out because we had the LP on paper, we had the 1.5 on paper, but the V1 was selling so well, it didn't seem fitting to cut it.
Yeah.
Until we were contacted by a distributor that we worked with in China about how our manufacturers were contacting distros in China, Indonesia,
all over there,
that they could sell them V1s at a better price than we could. We talked to our manufacturer about it, and they clearly lied to us about it. At the same time, there was the issues in the metal quality.
Yeah.
We started we had customers contact us about the finishing rubbing off, their post being brass, stuff like this. So we ended up finding out that they were lowering the quality on our end and then pretty much making them the same as a clone.
Yeah.
And we were like, we need to stop.
Yeah.
Before
you can't put out a product like this. It's not.
So we cut the V1. We changed manufacturers to who we use now and still currently. We produced the LP with them. The LP was our shot at a flavor RDA. We wanted a dual coil, small chambered flavor RDA that was still easy to build on.
Some people had trouble building it.
Yeah,
it definitely was a little bit of a building curve to it.
Yeah. Then from there we went into the 1.5, which was we took everything from the V1 that we liked, improved. A lot of customers were complaining about needing more airflow for bigger coils. We did the Cyclops airflow on that. Everybody wanted a Goon, or their own branding of Goon, and we tried a couple different companies, and we just came down with Lost Art.
Yep. Our personally favorite juice company. Always on deck. Cottontail cream. Perfect.
Anyway, we did the V1 with them.
Yep.
Probably couldn't really get into colors right now without having to look at them all.
Yeah, we did quite a few different color combinations.
Yep. We also made a very, very small, limited amount of vape pen goons. So if you ever were if you're a goon collector, that's like the goon to have. And they only made 250.
Yeah.
It was low.
They were that cool teal color.
Yeah, they were that pretty blue. And there's also 2 rainbow prototypes that is floating around, which I refuse to make. Sorry, Eric.
Yes.
I refuse to make that color.
Nope.
During that time, there's the titanium goons, which were pretty much, we told our manufacturer, make it to the best standard you possibly can.
We want a baller Addy.
Yeah, we wanted a baller Addy.
And I think the TIs definitely cover that in ballerness.
Yes. Then we go into the 25. The 25 millimeter, which is the latest RDA from us, was how we make it more affordable and how we go to the 25 millimeter space with keeping the flavor still there.
Yep.
We reverted back to the OG airflow because that was...
That's what everybody asked for.
Yes, the pitchforks
We
came out.
listened to what everybody said.
Yeah, we made the posts stronger, more stable since they're so tight together.
I think my favorite though is the Ultim insert that we put in.
Yes, I do love the
Because
Ultim.
for everyone that has hot builds, you always have to worry about the top getting hot.
Yep.
Don't have to worry about it with the 25.
I mean, right now we're currently working on a bunch of different things, maybe a tank.
Maybe a tank.
So this is like the super short, sweet version of
how we got started.
How we got started. I mean, legitimately, this was never supposed to be what it became.
No.
I was a mechanic. You worked at Staples.
Yep.
I mean, this has been like a dream for us. So I really appreciate, the hundreds of thousands of customers that have supported us and continue to buy products from us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Tell me that wasn't perfect. Cut it.
Now this is everyone's favorite time of the YouTube video.
Oprah time!
Alright, so for this big giveaway, we got a lot of stuff we're giving away. We have a full line of Lost Art juice. Now for this giveaway, there will be 3 winners. So we have 3 full lines of Lost Art juice. They will also get one of each of our products, an LP, a 1.5, and a 25 millimeter. And we also have some cool clothing, like our new 528 shirts. Check that out. Snazzy. Also in gray.
With a hidden message. And then we only have 1 Lost Art hoodie.
But look how dope it is though.
Super retro. We're giving away rose gold and stainless 1.5s, full lines of LPs without the Goon style post though, and full lines of 25s, brass, copper, black, stainless, full sets.
So in order to win this giveaway, you need to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Drop us a comment at the bottom. And then on our Facebook group, you need to add 2 new members to the group. We will have a pinned post on there and comment those 2 new people's names in order to win.
And maybe share
And
with
share.
those 2 new friends.
Yes. Hopefully. Or be greedy. Whatever. Keep it all to yourself.
Stingy. Alright, so with that being said, this is this week's giveaway, or bi-weekly. We're just trying to get everything going. Next time, we will be doing a massive Jam Monster giveaway. And then after that, we will have a Steamery liquid giveaway. So we'll keep you guys updated. We're still reaching out to people. We're gonna try to get mods.
Yep. Hopefully we'll have some other stuff to give out.
So just let us know, drop in the comments what else you guys want to see, how you like the video. Thank you for sticking around for the full video. I'm Tom.
I'm Nico. And this is the 528 YouTube channel.
from the big red couch.
Yep.
That.
And
Fuck!